Okay, we are here at the playground. This is episode 34.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yours
sir.
truly,
yes, sir.
Catch 22.
Yes, sir. And
Over
your
there,
grandson. How you guys doing? It's always a Thursday night. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be blessed. I'm feeling good. I got my nice cushion grabber on right now.
Cushion the waist.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Division of 7 on right now. I got my Division of 7 on. I'll turn around for y'all.
You're looking milky.
Looking nice with my white and gold with my cushion in the woods. I only got one wood, so if anybody coming to the sandbox tonight, bring some more woods. You know what I'm saying? We need some more woods. What up, Frank Dukes? I know you got the woods plus the grabber. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Nice to see you, homie.
I'm repping wishful thinking. Shout out to Squeeze.
Shout out to Squeeze, wishful thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Gears on point.
These are the local brands, man. And we also got that brand convention coming up next month, right?
April 15th, I believe.
Yeah, I believe it's in April. Yeah, is it April 15th?
I believe it's April 15th.
Okay.
It's going to be at the DoubleTree Hilton Hotel.
Mm-hmm.
DoubleTree Hilton Hotel. Sponsored by Official. Sponsored by The Closet.
And Trend Yourself Clothing.
And Trend Yourself Clothing. Yeah.
Everybody's on board. You're gonna see a lot of the local brands. You're also gonna see a lot of shoe brands as well. A lot of guys are selling shoes. Closet's gonna be in there. If you don't know about Official, they're also a consignment store. So if you guys got nice kicks that are lightly worn that you probably want to resell that are worth a few bucks, maybe you want to reach out to them, get some money, get your paper up, and that's what they do. They sell exclusive stuff. It's a boutique style. And Trend Yourself Clothing is coming straight out of London and Toronto. Our homie Dime, he's doing a great thing.
That's a big thing.
Yeah,
I love what everybody's doing. Everybody's putting everything together.
100.
Come to the fashion convention.
Right.
It's our own magic show, basically.
Yeah.
Shout
out to everybody at IG Land. You know what I'm saying?
Give everybody a shout out.
What up, Frank Dukes? CT Chris, what's going on? Keep it going. What up, Cujo? What up? CD Whitten KXO. I can't really read that. Vaughn, what up, my nigga?
Big name.
You know what I mean? Send me some of that. Send me some of that good. I know you got that, homie. I know you got
Shout
that.
out to Vaughn.
You know what I'm saying? She's the best. What's going on? Dark Knight Daddy. You know what I mean? Al Dodgy. Yo, Dodgy, I came to warehouse last night. They didn't serve me, and it was 20-2, bro. I've been in there and I was been able to order with 10 minutes left before. I wasn't too happy because I was just really hungry. And that's where I go when I'm really hungry because I can count on you guys. But
Dodgy's defense.
In Dodgy's defense, he wasn't there.
He says call before.
He does say call
before.
He does say call before.
Shout out to Dodgy. Shout out to the warehouse. Keep making that good food, providing a great atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
Shout out Rocco. What's going on? Melly. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. But yeah, man. No, we're just doing our thing tonight. And one thing I want to talk about right now, that we're discussing right now, is very important to everybody that's watching right now, is distracted driving, okay? Holy shit. The laws for this shit, if you are caught with your cell phone doing like a 1-2 text, or, oh yeah, what's up, buddy? Yo, I'm driving right now, I'll call you back. If you get caught with that held up like this, or in front of your face like this, to the side, yo, automatic suspension.
We got
done.
The facts. We got the facts.
Done. Automatic suspension if you are caught with distracted driving. So put your cell phones down, all that other stuff. You know what I mean? I know a few Arab women, they got their hijab and shit. They be tucking the phone up in the side like this. They ain't got no hands. They just throw it up in their head wrap real quick. And they be doing this, they be driving, doing that shit. It's still distracted driving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't get away with it.
You can't get away with it. You know what I mean? If you're having conversations and you try to do something,
that was passed.
It was passed yesterday. You know, oh god. Okay, has passed today in Parliament that anybody caught using a mobile phone while driving or while the engine is running. So if you are parked to the side, even if you're like, you know what, I don't want to get caught with a distracted driver, I'm just gonna pull over to the side. The engine has to be off.
Facts.
Off.
Facts,
everybody.
Facts.
Engine is off. If they see you in the car has started, you in the front seat, and you're just on your phone doing a 1-2s, you're not moving, they can still get you for that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Hold on, I'm going to read up a little bit more. Okay. It says, engine is running, lose your driver's license on the spot for 3 months. On the spot, okay?
3 months.
Everybody, I see, listen. You guys got to listen up. Yo, King Sniz, Rocco, you know what I'm saying? Lisa Lewis, listen up. All right? If you lose your license for 3 months on the spot, regular. No excuses will be tolerated or accepted by a police officer. As soon as you get into your vehicle, turn on the Bluetooth of your car phone if you update it enough, if your whip nice. If you whip nice and you got that Bluetooth, you better hook up that Bluetooth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You better have that. If your whip ain't got the Bluetooth, you better turn off that engine and talk on your cell phone, because if they pull up on you with that,
they hit you with the 3 months.
They hit you with that.
No questions asked.
3 months, no questions asked. You ain't driving, nigga.
And you know the cops be cowboys trying to.
And it said, okay, so they're going for the ones that don't have Bluetooth. It says here, if you don't have Bluetooth technology, you have to safely pull over, switch your car engine, then you may answer your mobile phone. Keep in mind that even though you have pulled over and your engine is still running, you will still cop the full wrath of the bylaw. Wow! Did that really say you will still cop? No, I didn't. It says you will still cop the full wrath. It's like I wrote this or something. Like I did not write this. You will still cop the full wrath. The full wrath of the bylaw.
That sounds like something like in G.I. Joe and Cobra.
You know what I'm saying?
You're getting the wrath of Cobra.
Feel the wrath of the Black Panther. Wakanda family. But yo, so okay, so turn off your car engine if you don't have Bluetooth prior to answering your mobile phone. Okay, there it is. All said and done. Answer your mobile phone with your engine off, car pulled over to the side, then you good. You know what I'm saying?
So let's be honest. Right now, Playground out there for you viewers.
Right.
Saved you.
Cheers to that one. Cheers. Okay, go ahead.
Thousands of dollars in fines, as well as just gave you a PSA that's going to protect.
That is a big PSA. A big PSA.
I think we need a round of applause for us.
Yes. And if you're out there on the street, still send the alerts. I love getting there's a ride program on Oxford and Wellington. Blah, 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 blah. Then one of those ones.
Or avoid this intersection at this intersection.
You know, Oxford, Wellington, that don't exist. Oxford, Wellington, okay, how about that one of those? Okay, so still. But I mean, thanks for the alerts. We got some people in the sandbox tonight. Today. Special guest. We got Stacy.
Champagne
and the G Gwinnen. You know what I'm saying? And also we got TJ on the board.
And we got DJ 7.
No, so DJ 7, you know he's coming up.
A case of Heineken.
Oh.
So it's going to be a problem.
You know I ain't drinking that, man. That shit, I don't know. It better be really cold. I hope you put that shit on ice.
It's not about your Heineken, 7.
Oh, shit. All right. Dan Plakovic, what's going on, my homie? You doing real well, thank you. Miss Italia, it was your birthday a couple weeks ago. That shit was lit. You know what I'm saying? Jenny, how you doing? What's up? I'm going to wave at you too. All right. Like I said, we got that kush in the woods. And I'm going to get in the woods during break time. But right now, look at stand up. Hold on. Hold on. We got to do a
little photo op.
Damn, son. They're clean, son.
You know what I'm saying? That's because we stay clean, you know what I mean?
That's crispy, milky.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what we do.
Fresh off the press. But yeah, no, I had to hit y'all with that right away because I know everybody be driving and you just want to answer, you know, do a little, yeah, I'm driving text or, you know, whatever it is. Stay off the goddamn phone. All right? So, Catch, what else we got next on the boards? That was the PSA for the day.
That was good and that was important.
That was very important.
As the playground, as a representation of what we do, it's very important for us to inform our listeners, our fans of what's going on.
Well, it's the playground. We like to play, but we like to play safe.
We do play safe.
We like to play safe.
To a marginal aspect.
Of course.
But safety is still...
Sometimes we like to make our own rules, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. What we got next here?
Next, we're going to talk about Rick Ross. Okay? Last week he suffered...
What's up, New Killer Juju? What's up? Hey, what's up, Natalia? How you doing? Yeah, if you don't know who that is, check out after.
I tell you the questions. When you see me, you film. Yeah. You film, no watch.
Oh, yeah, I
So Rick Ross suffered...
Rick Ross did suffer
a heart attack or a seizure.
No, it was a seizure.
Was it a seizure?
It was a seizure, but it was a little bit more severe.
It was a little bit more.
I don't think he had such a quick response. I don't think there was enough people around. I know last time he had a seizure, it was like a New Year's Eve or something like that.
On a plane, I think.
Was it on a plane?
Yeah.
This recent one.
No, this recent one was his house.
Okay.
Yeah, it was at his house.
Right.
But the timing was kind of perfect though because of the seizure or the hospitalization, he missed the child support hearing. So, fun fact.
Does this guy say it was perfect timing?
I wouldn't say perfect timing. It just
It
had
was
to
perfect
be.
timing.
It just happened to be.
Why was it perfect timing, Catch? Oh, because he missed his child support hearing. That means he didn't have to pay for an extra month. No, man, and whatever it is, man.
But shout out to Rick Ross because he made a full recovery.
Yeah, shout out to Ricky Rose, full recovery. And you know what? It's kind of crazy because I think it's, sorry to cut you off, but I think it's a condition that he has that is causing the seizures because he has been trying to concentrate on his health. He has been looking a lot better. A lot of people say, yo, he's not the same Rick Ross because he's not as hefty as he was. But he wants to do it for his own personal health. He's rich. He wants to live long. So, hey, don't hate the player, hate the game.
Hate the game. And Wingstop, maybe you think it's Wingstop?
I only started.
You think it's too much lemon pepper?
Does it have to do it?
I don't know. Just put it.
Yo, honestly. It might have a little. You know what the funny thing is, because that nigga be posting fast food pics, making MMG symbols out of French fries and shit. Nigga, like, yo, that's some fat nigga shit. You know what I mean? Let me make my symbol out of French fries.
Let me make a collage.
MMG. Give me some more of that Mac sauce.
Let me make a collage out of my supper.
Oh my god!
But shout out to Rick Ross because Rick Ross is a very important part of hip hop.
He is.
You know,
definitely.
He definitely allowed what do they call them? Parolee officers? What correctional officers?
Oh god!
I don't like that. Though.
Okay, we're just gonna go. We're gonna go say.
No, I pretend that didn't happen.
The post 50 beef. Okay, the post 50 beef. Okay,
Port of Miami.
Post 50 beef.
Speaking of Petty Cent though.
Petty Cent.
Watch this.
And you know what?
Watch
Petty Cent will actually respond to that name because he also agrees that he petty as shit. 50 Cent, because I can say that right now. Like, I don't want to beef for 50 Cent. Trust me, you don't want to beef for 50 Cent. But
it'd be great.
He will be the first one to admit that he is petty as shit.
Oh, he's so petty.
he doing some petty ass shit right now. Look at him in his sweater vest.
So petty.
50 in a sweater vest looking like Urkel best friend.
That's him trying to be corporate. Okay, so Petty Cent, right?
Petty Cent. 50
Cent. 50. Okay, in the midst of the Rick Ross hospitalization, he goes ahead and says two things. First, he said that he boo-booed on himself.
Say this again.
Rewind.
So you're telling me that 50 Cent said that Rick Ross shit on himself?
Basically.
Okay.
With no one there to clean it up.
Okay.
Which is wrong. Okay. But that's not even the worst.
This is like immediately. This is like very.
This is as soon as
after hearing the news. Yeah. So like he still could be in the hospital like dying.
50 Cent pays people to probably monitor.
Oh god.
Instagram to where if there's anything that pops up that could be something of potential subject or ridicule, he's right there.
Right.
And he hit him.
Right.
But the worst one was the fact that he posted from, was it Rocky 3? That Russian.
Oh, Drago.
When Drago says, if he dies, he dies.
If he does, he does. Yo, when that movie came out, when I watched that shit when I was younger, that nigga was scary.
He was very scary.
Yo, okay.
Even his woman was scary.
Yo, she had that jaw. Like she been in the ring sparring with him for the last 6 months. I swear to God.
She had
what? Was that the Russian heart?
That was the Flavor Flav.
Was that the Russian? Does she have the Russian heart face?
She had the
European heart face.
Yes.
And in the book of Catch, there's a such thing as called the European heart face.
Yes.
And if you think about Drago's wife, that's the European.
And it usually happens to strippers that are past their prime.
Yeah.
If they're still in the full past 40. European heart face.
Jesus.
Doing too much.
Oh.
Okay, so back to Rick Ross. Okay, so successfully, Rick Ross is out of the hospital and he's at home.
Good.
So let's have a round of applause for that. Because I like Ricky Rose.
I love Ricky Rose.
And he's going to put out some new music.
Yeah.
I believe he's got that Port of Miami 2 coming out soon.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that.
Awakening was going on. Yeah. Port of Miami 2, and I think that's kind of like Jeezy re-releasing a trapper dialect. You know what I'm saying?
Bringing it back.
It's bringing it back to the roots of the MC, the reason why he blew up, and the reason why you like him.
Hopefully
you know what I'm saying? Hopefully it brings it back to that. You know, that grimy, I'm trying to eat, I want you guys to know me shit. You know what I mean?
Every track is
like every track has to be fire, and you definitely are putting your best work into all the tracks that you're doing, and especially into your writing and how you're making it come out. And that's what I want to hear out of Rick Ross. Rick Ross, he's actually put out a lot of projects. I like the fact that he's able to stick to the old school pattern of hip hop, where he's actually able to talk about topics and have you know, meaning and understanding behind his tracks. And have something
it's
that
well thought
you know what I'm saying, and it's not just rapping about the everyday shit. You know what I'm saying? He's able to bring you along throughout his verse. Not every rhyme doesn't have to be a spectacular bar or nothing, but it all connects into one where you're like, okay, this shit is fire. You know what I mean?
It makes sense,
right?
Perfect Case in Point was his last album. That was one of his best albums.
And a lot of people actually, when it came out, they're promoting it as grown man music, grown man hip hop. You know what I mean? Like,
there you go.
Grown people hip hop, where you're actually able to listen to the content, hear the words word for word, not a lot of mumbles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, he has a lot of good features on there. He has a lot of singers that usually feature on his tracks that he got some good choruses and stuff out of. But Rick Ross is one of those people that he's gonna stay around. I think that he made a big staple with bringing out MMG.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He's gonna be a major player in the game.
Maybach Music was definitely something that just came out of nowhere, out of left field, and he put a whole bunch of good people in the camp. MMG had has a lot of good MCs on the camp. And we're still praying, and we're still hoping for Meek Mill's release, and hopefully that his charges and stuff get lessened, or his time gets lessened, or maybe he's even able to go into a halfway house or something. Anyway, we're able to get some exposure of Meek, because he was just on the way back up.
That's a freedom,
because
he deserves to celebrate.
No, it was. You know what? It's a funny. The analogy goes. It's almost like Rocky getting up after Drago done popped him enough times. After we just talk about Drago, you know what I'm saying?
Arresting officer getting.
Yeah, he's one of the most corrupt officers in Philadelphia
for being corrupt. Yeah.
So
his judge Janice Brinkley again, Ving Rhames with a wig.
Yeah.
Okay.
Real shit.
Oh,
real shit.
No, that's not even a European heart. That's a black heart.
That's just a hard face in general. Yeah, God wasn't too kind to you.
But
she's a judge, so at the same time. So anyway, she has granted an appeal hearing in April. So hopefully
that helps a little bit.
Yeah.
So the fact that he got an appeal hearing from the same woman, that's big.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? No, because you know what? She still has to do her job. She still has to do her job because she doesn't want to lose her job, and she would have been in a place where, you know what? Any other judge that was in her position at that point would have granted that. Legally, and if she would have not done that, from all the black backlash that she's already gotten, she would be in a position for losing her job.
Yeah.
And especially with all the people that are backing Meek Mill and his litigation team, they're trying to make sure to keep him in a good place, and they want him out of jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if she wasn't able to grant that, she would definitely be up for getting Donald Trump fired.
Donald Trump fired.
Where
did that go from?
Donald Trump fires everybody.
You're fired.
He fires everybody.
All right.
I ain't saying it's a good thing or a bad thing. Donald Trump fires everybody. That's just, he coined the phrase. You're fired.
Okay.
With the hair and everything. All that. But you know, Meek, I kind of want to hear some new music. I know he has something in the vault that these guys are kind of planning on putting out, but it's all about timing, like usual. Wale was on MMG, and I don't know where he is now. He's just kind of floating in hip hop space right now.
I think he's still on MMG.
Yeah, but I mean, as for putting out music,
work,
but he did put out an album about 7 or 8 months ago, so we can't.
And it was a good album.
It just never did much.
The public didn't receive it the way that they should have.
Right.
And does that go down to the fact of the singles that were selected were the wrong singles?
No, I just think it's that he kind of had just like a little bit of a cloud following him because of the fact that everybody was saying that all he does is put out the same music. He doesn't really
change up his style.
Have too much versatility to to gain people's responses. You know what I mean? And to gain people's loyalty as, okay, this guy's very versatile. He's a really good MC. He is definitely a sneakerhead. You know what I mean? I always see him in the sneaker news. I always see him hanging out with everybody. But as for him putting out music, you know, it's kind of few and far apart. You know, one person that I kind of think should be on MMG is someone that's kind of floating out there is Ace Hood, and he keeps putting out a lot of good music.
That would be a great addition.
Because he left We the Best, and he's still Florida, right? He's still in that area.
Right there.
I think that, you know, Ross should probably take a look at him and put him on the label, put some money behind him, because I really think that that nigga can do some shit, man. His lyrics are fire. He has a great look. He already has his appeal to his fans.
He's got a fan base already.
You know what I mean? So I think I think that he'd be moving in the right direction if it was an MMG a member. You know what I'm saying? He was previously with We the Best, DJ Khaled, but everybody knows what signed to a DJ is like. So he wasn't really able to be the best Ace Hood that he could be.
Right.
You know what I mean? So let's just you know, pray for Rick Ross, who we were originally talking about, and on a speedy recovery. It sucks that, you know, we have to talk about the bad news or whatever, but the shit happens.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you might see these guys in the limelight all the time, like especially someone like Rose. You know what I mean? Someone like who's like a big unstoppable. You know, to see him down and at a weak point, it brings us all to a real point in our life where it's like, okay, he's only human. You know what I'm saying? And,
well, health is important.
Well, health is wealth. You can have as much money as you want, but they ain't bearing you with that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Health is wealth, and just keep it straight. So that's peace to MMG, Rick Ross. We hope you get a speedy recovery. Want to hear some new music? You know what I'm saying?
And if the A&Rs are listening out there, I agree with you. Ace Hood would be a great contribution.
Definitely.
Double MG.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yo, Chef Merch, what's up? Yo, I need your food, homie. Chef, please chef up the things. Chef Merch, I really, really, really need some of that food. All right? But yeah, no, we're going to take a little bit of a break.
We're going to play some new tracks.
We're going to play a couple new tracks, a couple new bangers. And just to let you guys know, it's the first show of March 2018. We're getting towards the end of the first quarter. And I'm telling you, ApexX Radio, Black Dreams, S Dawn, Playground, we killing them. DJ killing them. DJ 7, TJ, the producer, we're doing it. All right? If you guys want to send us your music, send us your talent, whatever it is, we're going to give you some shout outs. Come here for an interview, promote yourself. This is what we're here for. It's a platinum platform for everybody
It's a platinum
platform. It's a platinum platform for everybody to get their exposure and to really just hop on the train, and let's do it as a group and keep the movement going. This is all love 100. I've never really felt a vibe like it's going on this year, and we just got to keep it moving. Thank you guys for tuning in. I love it. Take a little break. We'll be back. All right? It's the Playground.
ApexX Radio.
You're listening to ApexX Radio. You can check us out on Instagram at ApexXX_radio. Holla.
This is Eston Perignon. Oh, Lord. The #1 radio station right here inside London, Ontario. ApexX Radio. TeamBlackDreams.com. London, get ready for what's next. ApexX Radio.
On my ways and the thing go blah 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 blah. Got it no safe and the thing go blah 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 blah. You know it ain't safe when the thing go blah 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 blah. Everybody run away when the thing go blah 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 blah.
Live from London, Ontario to the world, you're listening to ApexX Radio. You're listening to ApexX Radio.
I got racks all in my bag, I'ma just call it Medusa. I count 6 shots in my mag, I'ma just call it Medusa. Look at that inside of my jag, I'ma just call it Medusa. I know she bad, so I'ma just call it Medusa. My chain on Medusa, my watch on Medusa. Just got a call from the plug and he said that he got that Medusa. My trap on Medusa, my block on Medusa. Niggas be hitting me up, they know I got that Medusa.
You tuned in live, ApexX Radio. Make sure you check them out on Instagram, ApexX Radio. All right? Holla.
Shout out to the playground, Catch 22 and Grandson, live on ApexX Radio.
Live from London, Ontario to the world, you're listening to ApexX Radio.
Hey yo, what's up everybody? You're tuning in live to London's #1 hip-hop station. Go follow us on all the social media, on Instagram at ApexX_radio, Twitter at ApexRadio1, Snapchat ApexRadio, and on Facebook at ApexRadio. That's ApexXRadio. We out. That way.
Got it on my waist and the thing go blah 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 blah. Got it no safe and the thing go blah 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 blah. You know it ain't safe when the thing go blah 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 blah. Everybody run away when the thing go blah 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 blah.
Hey, oh, you already know. You're listening to IG on Apex Radio, London's #1 hip-hop station. We out. That way.
Yo, it's the grandson from the playground. You tuned in to Apex Radio
I
live.
count 6 shots in my man. I'ma just call it Medusa. Look at that inside of my jag. I'ma just call it Medusa. Yeah, I know she bad, so I'ma just call it Medusa. My chain on Medusa, my watch on Medusa. Just got a call from the plug and he said that he got that Medusa. My truck on Medusa, my block on Medusa. Niggas be hitting me up, they know I got that Medusa.
This is Catch 22 and Grandson, and you are listening to The Playground live on Apex Radio.
Right, we are back with the playground. Oh my God, we're having some fun in the sandbox. So sorry if we took a little bit longer today, but it's still a great show. We're gonna keep it moving, all right?
Most definitely. Are we on? We on right now?
Oh yeah, you
Are
are.
we on? Okay. So later.
Yeah.
You know what it felt like? It felt like we were late from recess.
Yeah.
Did
One of those
you
ones.
get that vibe?
You had to take off your stove pants and shit.
That's hilarious. Trying to talk to the girl by the coat hanger. Trying to talk to the girl by the coat hanger. Hey, y'all, see you later, Emily.
See you at recess. We're gonna finish building the fort.
At lunch, we're gonna get back to what we started.
Okay.
We're just second base and shit.
Okay. So we got a crazy topic to talk about, and this is something that we wanted to talk about last week.
Okay.
Okay.
We're going there right now.
And we're going there right now. Okay.
So first, we got to shout out Big H.
Big H,
who put the topic in perspective.
Yes.
And gave us the directions on where we need to go.
Exactly. Because one thing is that this is a topic that it comes up, but sometimes you just don't think it's serious. You know what I'm saying? You just don't think it's serious. You just might laugh it off or whatever. And we ask you guys in IG land sometimes, yo, let us know what's going on. Give us some topics to talk about. We want to, we want to talk about some shit that everybody can have some fun with. And our big homie H said, one thing that we really need to pay attention to and really pay attention to is that when a woman says she ain't crazy,
you better believe she crazy.
Better believe she's crazy.
Better believe she's coming with a padded room and a straight jacket.
She looking like Hannibal in that bitch.
Yellow.
Oh my God, this bitch is crazy. Okay, and at the same time, it also depends on the scenario and the tone of how she says she ain't
or
crazy.
how soon in the relationship she says.
Exactly.
Or even if it's a relationship.
You know what I'm saying?
What if you just bought the bitch?
No, you're just talking. You just met the girl. And she's like, "Oh my god, yo, if this happened, oh my god, I will do this and do that." But I ain't crazy. but I ain't crazy.
Yeah.
But I ain't crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, so you get those ones where you're like, you know, talking on the phone, and you're like, you know, I don't know, me, I don't know. Like when I talk, I kind of like, you know, put some scenarios in there sometimes and be like, well, what would you do in this situation? Say, I don't know, you just started talking to somebody maybe 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And you were just out about hanging out with your friends and you saw him on a date with the next girl. What would you do? Yo, you don't even know. I would call him and I'll say, yo, you want to talk to me and talk to her at the same time? So which one is it? Yo, make a scene right now. But I'm not crazy. But I'm not crazy though. Bitch, that's some crazy shit.
That's some crazy shit.
That's crazy.
You're doing too much. It's crazy.
Way too much. Tone it down. Bring the levels down. It's been 2 weeks, okay? 2 weeks. 2 weeks, okay? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I don't even call friends after 2 weeks, okay? So, with the claiming and all the naming and the blaming, nope. That's crazy shit. We don't need that. Am I wrong on that?
No, 100%. They get crazy, and the thing is, they get crazier as it goes by.
Oh, we're bringing it to another level. We're bringing it to the catch level. Ding, 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 ding.
Every time.
So say what?
It gets crazier as it goes by.
So what happens?
As the feelings get stronger and stronger,
okay,
it becomes
Crazier.
It's like who's that fat bitch with that one?
Oh, so go relax.
Hold on one second.
That just red line. Bing, 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 bing. Red line. Who's
like at the Western Trail when you hit that thing and then and the thing is the thing.
Okay, so who's the woman that what?
Okay,
who's the hefty chick?
Yes. Yeah, let's be politically correct. Okay, a larger set woman that finds an author. And she's a big fan of the author.
Oh god.
So she kidnaps the author.
Okay, this sounds like a movie that I watched.
It's called Misery.
It's called Misery.
Okay?
Jesus.
Oh my god. This guy was about to explain the plot of the movie Misery. That nigga was so depressed. He was sitting in that chair like, just take me home.
No, he wanted to watch. And then
she bust up his legs, yo. I swear, that was like the white Kunta Kinte, that movie. I swear, they fucked him up. And he kept moving. He kept going.
He kept going.
Wakanda
he
forever.
had to. Wakanda forever. So anyways, there's situations like that.
Yes, Daily Paper, what up, buddy?
Shout out to Daily Paper. There's situations like that. That happen all the time. So the longer you're with them, they need passwords. You fall asleep, they take your thumbprint, put it on the phone. They have access to everything that you've done. Not that you're doing things.
National Women's Day thing? Did you guys
I'm sorry.
International Women's Day, guys.
You know what?
Great topic.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to get it up on the top.
Swish.
My swish
is not working. You missed the alley.
Okay, so
Ben Simmons on that.
Before we get a little bit too harsh on the women,
okay.
Shout out to our International Women's Day. Yes, International Women.
Yes, and the thing is, we appreciate the good women. Let's not get it twisted.
Especially the international them.
We here at the playground, we appreciate the good women, especially the ones that aren't crazy. The ones that are
crazy. What the fuck you talking about? Stop talking shit.
No, my IG viewers out there, okay.
Alright, the peanut gallery has spoken.
Are they all crazy? I think there's levels of crazy.
There's levels of craziness, though.
No, sometimes. Have you dealt with all of them? No, they all have to be crazy. But I mean, are you driving them to be crazy, or are they just crazy?
Like, is it our fault?
There's always two sides to the story. Are they crazy, or are you driving them crazy? Because you can be pushing the envelope a lot of times, as dudes like to do. I might do it a couple times myself, but. Are you driving them to the crazy, or are they just crazy? Because there's a lot of just crazy.
But
there's a lot of just crazy.
What if you don't mean to, and you just do your regular awesome self, and they don't like that?
Because your awesome self better turn that shit down as soon as you in her world. That's why.
Yeah.
That's what That's the meaning of crazy.
That is the meaning of crazy. What if you don't see the
It's
crazy?
like,
until
it's
too
like,
late?
nigga, you mine. You mine.
You're trapped in the basement.
Yeah.
Where did your son go? I haven't seen your son in a couple of days. You're mine.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One of those ones. One of those ones. But you know, it's one of those things there. It's like
It's definitely okay. You said it the best when you said there's levels
there's
of
levels of
crazy.
crazy. Yes.
Levels of craziness. So, and you also said it the best when you said that we as men sometimes bring it out
Yes.
in
Yes.
certain aspects, certain
Right.
scenarios.
Yes. So, embellish a little bit more.
But how do they get that crazy though? Like, what pushes their buttons to get that crazy?
Cause you're on that stupid shit, bro.
Yeah. You take it to the catch level, bro.
Yeah, that's some shit. Where it's like, okay, yeah.
But they
Okay,
should
yo,
realize
it's like
now
when you
they
make
catch
plans.
people.
It's like you make plans. You're like, yeah, okay, yo, let's do this one. Yeah, okay, Thursday night we're gonna go. We're gonna do this. You know what I mean? You talk to her on Wednesday. You know what I mean? You're just like, yeah, okay, yeah, tomorrow, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You make them plans and everything. Thursday comes, she calling you down. You're like, you get some shit on Thursday. You're like, shit.
Or you just
calling
don't
me.
feel like going.
She's like, you know what?
Or it's recovery day.
No, it's like, no, I got lit last night. Yo, I'm tired. I don't even want to go right now. She's kind of new. Maybe should I? I don't know. Or it's, oh fuck, it's my girl. I told her yesterday. Fuck.
Or the IG picture that
And then you're like,
picture that she took
no.
doesn't compliment
It's not
her
even
like
that.
the one
It's not even
before.
that. No. Let me explain what I'm fucking trying to explain. Okay, you're going to left field, and I'm in the right field. Okay, let me just merge to the middle right now. Let me just merge to the middle. Okay, so, and you're just like, okay, I made plans yesterday. Today, I'm just not feeling it. I'm tired, but I just can't give the excuse that I'm tired. So you ignore a couple phone calls. A text comes through. You give it a one-word response like, yeah, or a ha ha. Or maybe just an emoji. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, shit. And then the girl's thinking like, this isn't the same as yesterday. This thing goes on some hype shit yesterday. I'm here getting ready for the last 2.5 hours, and this nigga just sent me an emoji.
Sent me an emoji. What was the emoji? The one that goes like that?
And he just
like
sent
that
me an emoji.
Like that
so
one?
right now she's starting to get crazy. The blood's boiling. Okay, it's like, yo. And then the talk started coming out, and that's when she starts talking to herself in the text messages. You get five text messages in a row where she's making up her own scenarios and blaming you for shit that you haven't done.
Like using like words like you asshole. You
No.
Like
It's so you don't want to text me now? Okay.
Well, you're not down.
5 minutes later. 5 minutes later. So what? We're not going out no more? I thought we had plans at 6:30. It's 5:54. What's the deal?
It's 5:54.
What's the deal? 6:01 comes. Okay. I see how it is. All right. So you don't want to answer me now? Okay. 6:15 comes. So you're like, wow. Just the wow. Or the fuck you or something like that comes through, and they're like, are you serious right now? And after that text message, 56 phone calls.
Or they start preparing.
56 phone calls.
56 phone calls.
Exactly.
56
Or 98 phone calls. 98 phone calls.
I'm telling you.
98 phone calls.
56
and then they start preparing to when the next time they see you in person and they start talking to the mirror.
Yeah.
You're good.
I'm telling you. It's fucked up.
I think some women have to respect the curve though when it comes to that.
But was it really a curve?
Or was it just a recovery day?
A recovery day. I think that's in the book at Catch, because Catch takes about 3 recovery days a week.
Yeah.
Is that many? Yeah.
I think we're up to 3 right now.
Yeah.
Because when you stay up for 24 hours, you know, you need a full day. You need a full day.
Or 48 or even 72. I keep moving.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
48 or 72.
But I mean,
but as soon as you get back on track, it's not a problem.
No.
I mean,
but I mean, the crazy itself. I think that a lot of times some women might take things a little out of context.
Okay, but here,
okay,
this might be the stinger. Do the craziest bitches have the best vaginas?
Oh God.
Ding! Red line.
Another red line. That's 2.
That's actually a good statement.
That's a big statement.
That's actually a good statement because sometimes crazy bitches got crazy pussy. I had to put it in those terms because I'm a man. It is the playground.
And it is International Women's Day.
Straight up, great topic.
Yes.
So sometimes some of the crazy might make you not lazy. You know what I mean?
Then okay, so then at that point,
You try.
do you put up with the crazy? Do you put up with the Kathy Bates?
Sometimes it turns dudes, man. Sometimes the POP can turn a dude very fast. The power of pussy is a very, very strong power. It all depends on the man.
It's almost like kryptonite.
Well, it all depends on the self-defense mechanisms that you got, that you've been trained with.
Or
okay?
how many other you have on the bench or the roster.
No. It all depends on how you
from a personal point, right?
Yeah, you can have your own personal conversations. We're talking to the world now because it's playground in the sandbox. We kicking it alive. So what I'm saying is that, you know, sometimes you might have a little bit of levels of crazy, but the good way outweighs the bad. You know what I'm saying? That crazy might be there because you might be instigating a little bit of the crazy, and it's just there, and you just might have to deal with it. But it's all a matter of how you deal with it, and if you can.
Or what if you create the crazy for the makeup sex? Because it's like wild animalistic.
Then you're just playing games. Then you're playing games. Then you're just playing games.
So then
that's how they start going.
So and that's how the crazy starts. And that's how the crazy starts because you done start playing them games.
There you go.
And
then you get the pillow over your head. And you're trying to tap out.
I ain't talking about dying. I ain't talking about dying. You saw that, right? I just had no words for that.
You try.
No explanation.
The breath and then no. That's hilarious.
But I mean, I think that there's a lot out there that you really just kind of need to tone it down. And just kind of, I wouldn't say play your part, but just kind of just recognize what's real and don't let don't let social media get ahead of you. You know, liking pictures and all that other stuff. Don't let hearsay and all that other shit get in your ear and sabotage your relationship and sabotage something good that you have going because of what you might have heard or what somebody else said. Because there's a lot of people out there trying to ruin relationships because they're not in one or in a good one themselves.
Especially if they have those circle of friends that don't want the other girl to be happy because they're not able to land a man or secure a man.
They got them hater friends.
So then they got to talk in their ear and be like, "Oh, I heard he was with this girl and this girl. He bought this girl a shot."
Exactly.
With no proof, no photos, no evidence.
Shout out to Kativa. Shout out to Brother Bugs, Sandra, Boom. What's going on, CT Beck? What's up, Beck?
Look who just stepped in the building.
And shout out to my cousin, one of my day ones from my high school days, my homie Trippy, aka Alex P. What up? Sandbox is getting live.
Let's get him a drink.
Say it again. Say it again.
How y'all doing? What's going on?
There it is. and you know he repping with them Jordan 3s on, right? Skirt. Show him that fire. Show him that fire. Show him that fire. There we go.
And the Red Wings hat. Look at that.
There we go. Repping the D.
Look at that snapback right there.
Repping the D. But yeah, man, no, I'm telling you, Sandbox getting live. We got Eston in here, and we got the next generation.
And we got
here.
TT here.
You know, T. What up? What up? Say what's up. You good? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We keep it family up in here. So, anyways, as I was saying, the crazy need to turn down. I think one of the reasons is just a lot of people really don't talk about their situations, and they really kind of need to just vocalize what's going on a little bit better, so they can handle the situations in their life a little bit easier. You know what I'm saying? So. That's just a little dimes we like to drop here on the playground because we like to talk about that shit because that's everyday life and that's real shit that we all deal with. You know what I'm saying? Relationships and life ain't perfect, so we gotta just deal with our imperfections and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
That was a great way to put it. I couldn't have put it any better.
Yeah.
Shout out to grandson for summarizing that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And
is that a word? Summarizing?
Yeah, there you go.
Look at me.
Big up.
Maybe. Summarizing.
But yeah, no. There's a lot of stuff going on here in the hip hop world. R&B world. And one thing that I kind of always wanted to talk about on the playground that I'm actually going to switch to right now is the fact that how hip-hop itself has actually gone so versatile. It's everywhere. It's everybody. It's not just
so urban.
It's not just black people. It's not white people, Indian people. It's everybody. If you're hot, you're hot. If you're putting something out that's sick, everybody's gonna appreciate it. Everybody's gonna listen to it and give you your respect. It's really not a color thing anymore, and that's what I love about the generation and the music of hip-hop. There's really no other genre out there musically that is so broad amongst so many different ethnic backgrounds and nationalities. It actually is insane how there's so many hip-hop communities within each country, each state, and each, ethnic background. They have their own styles. You know what I'm saying? There's Punjabi hip-hop. There's Chinese and Asian hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? There's South American hip-hop.
It's the #1 genre in the world.
Exactly. And that's why you see Migos flashing, you see Cardi B shining, you see all these other guys doing it because the shit is going worldwide. And this is why we're out here doing this, because it's a worldwide thing. We got a lot of talent out here in Ontario, here in Canada, and we just want to be able to expose everybody and let you guys know how much talent is actually out here. Because when you guys actually, the rest of the world, when I say you guys, look at us and we bring out our best, we end up being on top of the boards. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When you look at the major outlets for entertainment, for music, comedy, actors, actresses, stuff like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And let's be honest.
There's a lot of Canadians at the top.
Streaming platforms. Sorry to take away from what you're talking about, but streaming platforms have never had such a response as the listeners who enjoy the hip hop or the urban music. You don't, like, a country person in Nashville is probably not going to go to Spotify to look up George Strait.
No, they will. They will because
they would purchase the CD.
They're gonna buy it.
They'd buy the physical copy.
Right.
But hip hop itself and urban music has made streaming platforms bigger than the industry itself.
Because of the fact of how fast the music comes out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because of how fast the music comes out. Still in the rock and roll world and the the more mainstream and country world, you still have albums that last 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, up to a year, where people will play that shit repetitively. In hip hop, that shit don't last too long, bro. If that shit is hot, it's hot, it's fire, and you're gonna play it for 3 months. After that, there's so much music that has come out that you're forced to listen to other shit. Like, you really can't dodge it. You really cannot get away from it because it's so fast. And there's so many styles of music that they categorize into hip hop that everything is just happening so fast. There's new images, there's new people, there's new sounds, there's new mixes, there's new collaborations. It's so fast that you really cannot.
You can't put a finger on it.
You can't really concentrate on one piece of art itself for a long term. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard for songs to gather momentum.
Unless you're a Cardi B, where you get something like a Bodak Yellow and that shit is just a banger. No matter when they put it on. If it doesn't hit the ground running, it's you know what I'm saying. It kind of gets left in the shadows. And we were talking about Wale a little bit earlier, where he does make good music, but the fact if it doesn't hit that hard, it's gonna be seen and forgotten that fast. So if something like if hip hop can just kind of keep this wave that it's maintaining, because people are actually making money and being successful off of being themselves. There's a lot of people that are going a lot more independent or trying to make their come up themselves.
Well, you don't need a major label as you did before.
Right.
You don't need the machine behind you, because you can create it with the online.
And that's the thing. Is hip hop music that easy to make, where you can do it yourself so easily?
Yes. Yeah, it is.
You know what though? You know why? Because it all goes back to the basics. It's an MC and a DJ. And
or the bass.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what it is. The MC and the DJ. And the DJ used to cut records and loop records. So he get records and he'd loop the same sample back and forth. And the MC would just be going. So all you really needed was a DJ, 2 turntables, and a microphone with some speakers. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So as long as you can put a hot beat together and someone to do some vocals over it, you got some music. As for other genres, it might be a little bit more orchestrated. You have to have a band, you have to have a guitar player, a drummer, a this, a that, a this, a that. You have to depend on so many other people. 2 people can go into a studio and make magic with hip hop.
Don't even need
you know what I'm saying? Anymore. Or whatever it is. You know what I mean? They can go into the recording atmosphere and just go do it, right? Yeah. So, you know, I think for the fact that
the bottom line is
we're able to be that versatile makes hip hop so special, and I think now it's actually gained the momentum where people are seeing it for what it is, and they're not categorizing and pointing the finger at people for liking hip hop or being involved with that culture. You know what I'm saying?
Like it was before.
Like it was before.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So I cut you off earlier. There's something that you wanted to say.
I probably forgot what I was going to say.
It's okay.
Probably a really good chance I forgot what I was
going to say. You know, sometimes I like to talk a lot. I'm getting a little bit lit. But hip hop is something that I live, you know. Hip hop is something that we live. And, you know, it's something where, you know, if you're able to be multi-talented and be able to express yourself in many ways, whether you're a basketball, football, beach volleyball. It's all a part of hip hop culture.
Beach volleyball.
What else did that?
Lawn bowling.
All I'm saying. You know the reason why I said beach volleyball? Because trust me, they be wearing them short shorts and Team Brazil be on that. You all seen them pictures of Team Brazil, right? Yeah, you all seen them pictures of Team Brazil. They got that skirt with the maybe hurting feelings.
Just had to grab it in there.
I probably. You know, they be hurting feelings, so that's why I had to put the beach volleyball in there because it's a very entertaining sport. Okay, very entertaining sport. But I mean, as for the hip hop culture, there's even sports and athletes that are involved in it. You know what I'm saying? So someone like Kobe Bryant, someone like Michael Jordan, someone like
speaking of Kobe Bryant,
someone like Shaquille. No,
you always interrupt me. Let me
someone like Shaquille O'Neal, someone like Damian Lillard.
Okay.
All these guys that have been in hip hop. No, sorry, in athletic world, very professional. They're at the top of their game, and they're still releasing hip hop music. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or doing something else.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Supporting it heavy too.
But Kobe Bryant, as you say, you wanted to cut me off so bad.
Yes.
Kobe Bryant really did some ill shit. Number 8, the great 8.
What did he do?
He did some ill shit?
What did he do?
I don't know. I think he copped himself an Oscar.
There you go.
I think that he copped himself an Oscar. Shout out to Mr. Kobe, number 8/24. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he won it for a short film.
He won for a short. You know what?
So listen, Michael Jordan never did.
I am so lit. Look at this.
Look at the visuals. Shout out to TJ on the visuals. Kobe Bryant won an Oscar for Life is Basketball, the short film that they played on his jersey retirement. It's crazy. Shout out to Kobe. That's all I want to say.
That's one more big up for that. That's huge.
Are you doing the ooh-wop right
That's
now?
big, bro.
Did you see the ooh-wop?
You see that?
See the doo-wop right there?
I got skills. I got skills.
Yeah, this is the best thing about the videos. You can just talk about.
Okay, so everybody was wondering how Kobe got an Oscar. Kobe got an Oscar for putting it out. It's pretty much like a documentary.
No, a short film.
Animated short film.
Animated short film.
Short film.
And it did really well. A lot of us haven't seen it yet. It probably blew up after the fact that he got an Oscar for it. But for the fact that he was a basketball player, he really never actually put himself out there as really anything else. One of the things that he was more famous for in his extracurricular world was jumping over a car and cheating on his wife.
Straight though.
So,
and the rape case, really.
You know, but, you know, his wife's a writer. And she was like, nigga, why'd you have to get caught like that? She already knew. She was like, nigga, come on.
Straight up, though.
Now you're just making me look stupid. Like, everybody knows. Now you just caught me a big-ass ring. Caught me the ring. All right?
And we're just talking about Kobe Bryant
winning the
the Oscar. And now What the?
We're talking about the trials and tribulations that he's gone through, and he's still winning an Oscar. Okay.
Yeah.
He done did the Bill Clinton. You know what I'm saying? Bill Clinton. He done did Hillary done riding for him. You know what I'm saying? And Kobe's wife riding for him too, because after Kobe, really, you ain't finding no better. You know what I'm saying? Everybody after Kobe, really, like, you with that fuck nigga. You with that fuck nigga. Come on. You know I got money on my ass, man. But I ain't paying you like Jordan paid Cookie, okay? I ain't paying you like that. I ain't paying you like Jordan paid Cookie.
Johnson. Magic Johnson played Cookie.
No.
It was Michael Jordan, not with Cookie. It's okay. It's all right.
Magic Johnson.
Yeah,
Magic Johnson.
I'm a fact checker.
Sorry.
Sometimes.
I have my Magic and my Michaels mixed up. I'm looking at too many Jordans in this fucking sandbox and we start talking about Mike.
Good save.
Okay.
Good save.
I snowboard in the winter. Okay. But anyways. Shout out to Kobe. He won himself an Oscar. Unbelievable. I'm surprised he hasn't gone out and played another sport, because he's probably multi-talented as an athlete. He's a great athlete.
He'll probably be doing like ESPN analyst stuff soon.
You know what?
He doesn't need to though.
He doesn't really need to. I could actually probably see him coming up with something on his own. But who knows? Who knows? He's gonna make residuals off his shoes. He's gonna, have a career still. His legacy's gonna live on just like Jordan. Every year, there's still gonna be a new Kobe shoe that comes out. There's still gonna be he's broken records, you know what I'm saying? He's done what a lot of players haven't done in the amount of time that he's been in the league. As you guys know, he had a 20-year career in the NBA. He came up one of the last to come straight out of high school, and he fucking killed it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people thought that he was copying Jordan, but as a kid, he grew up idolizing him, and he mimicked his game after him, but just excelled to another level. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And that's a great person to emulate your game from.
Exactly. So I really commend Kobe for what he's done. Thanks for gracing the hardwood for all of us upcoming basketball players. Kobe Bryant. Yeah. I do own a yellow Kobe number 8 jersey. I'm trying to find a number 24. So anybody out there got a 48
Go to
or a large,
whatever that store is.
I'll find one. Yeah, they probably got one. Yeah, hit up the dot for the Sivu play.
Shout out Sivu play.
You always a check for that plug Sivu play.
Yeah, they do.
Or maybe just some
make
free
it out
clothes
too.
or something. I don't know. Sorry. But yeah, no, it's some free clothes. Free clothes. You be getting all the free clothes. I need to get some free clothes. Yeah. I gotta pay for my shit sometimes.
That's alright. We'll talk about that later.
More like wishful paying. Oh shit! Look, you got me spilling alcohol and shit. Nigga, that's too much. Okay.
I don't think I did that.
No, I did that. I did that.
That was the aggressive.
Yeah. That was almost like a humper dumper slap, which we are coming up with right after the break. We're gonna take another break. We're gonna take a couple of minutes off just to play you guys some bangers. Everybody in YouTube land, you're gonna see just a couple of advertisements, and you actually probably see track lists. But everybody in IG land, you're gonna see us partying. Gonna hang out with the fucking sandbox if we get it lit in here. We smoking, we having a couple of drinks, and we keeping it live. We shouting out S-Don. Remember, Blackton. Check out the video on YouTube. Over 100,000 views. We keep it moving. It's London. It's a movement. All right? Playground 2018. Take a little break. We'll be right back. Holla.
ApexX Radio.
You're listening to ApexX Radio. You can check us out on Instagram at ApexX_radio. Holla.
Shout out to ApexX Radio.
This is Eston Perignon. Oh, Lord. The #1 radio station right here inside London, Ontario. ApexX Radio. TeamBlackDreams.com. London, get ready for what's next. ApexX Radio.
Got it on my waist and the thing go blah 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 blah. Got it no sin till the thing go blah 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 blah. You know it ain't safe when the thing go blah 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 blah. Everybody run away when the thing go blah 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 blah.
Live from London, Ontario to the world, you're listening to ApexX Radio. You're listening to ApexX Radio.
I got racks all in my bag, I'ma just call it Medusa. I count 6 shots in my man, I'ma just call it Medusa. Look at that inside of my jack, I'ma just call it Medusa. Yeah, I know she bad, so I'ma just call it Medusa. My chain on Medusa, my watch on Medusa. Just got a call from the plug and he said that he got that Medusa. My trap on Medusa, my block on Medusa. Niggas be hitting me up, they know I got that Medusa.
You tuned in live, ApexX Radio. Make sure you check them out on Instagram, ApexX Radio. Alright? Holla.
Shout out to the playground, Catch 22 and Grandson, live on ApexX Radio.
Live from London, Ontario to the world, you're listening to ApexX Radio.
dream. I'ma ride for my team. Take it back to the cream. Cash rules everything around me. Everybody run away when you hear the sound of the kid. Don't play around with the thing. I'm in the club with the cig. Bouncers be letting us in. He got a 9, I got a 5. Got an extra 1 on the side, 1 in the hip. I'ma stun on your bitch. You do the math, you take your pick. Treat your hoe like a trick. She wanna ride with the clique. She got a whole different bitch. She wanna ride with the fam. She hold it down when the thing go black, 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 black. You know I never ran. Head shot for the waist, man. All my head is on call, on Guardian station. 1 phone call, don't know your race, that in living color. You know homie don't play that. Came back with another one, on lock for the occasion. I got it on my waist and the thing go black, 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 black. Got it no safety, the thing go black, 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 black. It ain't safe when the thing go black, 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 black. Everybody run away when the thing go black, 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 black. When the thing goes blam, shells flying damn. He gon' slip up again. Whip off in the Benz. Always the real, don't like to pretend. 10 out of 10. I'm in the game, killing the pen. I'm drilling again. I'm filling the safe. Gotta get paid, there's a point to be made. Got a new chain, we don't debate, there's money to make. I need 100K, I need 100 today. Don't get in my way, don't make a mistake. You can get wet when the thing goes black, black, and the thing goes clack, clack. If you're not on my side, if you get in my way, you can get it like that, that. Out of 6 you can take 5, you can get it in the daytime. On beat with a baseline, you know I got no patience. I got it on my waist and the thing go black, 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 black. Got it no safety, the thing go black, 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 black. You know it ain't safe when the thing go black, 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 black. Everybody run away when the thing go black, 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 black. I got it on my waist and the thing go black, 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 black. Got it no safety, the thing go black, 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 black. You know it ain't safe when the thing go black, 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 black. Everybody run away when the thing go black, 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 black.
Feel the cool breeze.
Yes.
The cool
Shut
breeze.
the ass down to open up that window.
We open up windows in the studio. It's a nice cool breeze. It's actually a winter breeze, which I'm really not feeling too much right now. But hey,
Feeling beautiful.
Still got the Air Maxes on. Sorry.
Even crispy.
It's all, we feeling crispy.
Milky cereal.
You know what? The funny thing is, we feeling crispy, and this is our own nigga shit, man. This is my nigga shit. Kush in the woods, bitch. What you got over here?
Wishful thinking.
Okay.
Which means the question mark is upside down, which means there's no questions.
No questions.
All wishes come true.
Hey. So, as we bring it, we're doing our favorite Or your favorite segment.
My favorite segment.
No, it's my favorite segment.
Okay, it's your favorite segment. It's their favorite segment. It's everybody's favorite segment. Shout out to Ross J. Just stepped into the building.
The segment is
Humper
or Dumper. We got two beautiful, beautiful, beautiful contestants up for this week. And Catch, would you let the listeners know who they are, please?
Okay, the two contestants. Come on down. You're the next contestant on the Humper or Dumper. We got Chrissy Teigen.
Hey!
Shout out to Chrissy Teigen.
We decided to go after hosts this week because you guys do see these women on TV. Chrissy Teigen was a host on it was the
lip sync
challenge with The Rock, and Chrissy Teigen.
LL Cool J.
I'm sorry, the LL Cool J. The Rock was just the best one on there. Sorry. Straight up, he just was the best one on there. But with LL Cool J, Chrissy Teigen, very, very beautiful, and Chanel West Coast you normally see with
Rob
Dyrdek and
Stilo Brim
on
Ridiculousness.
Previously on.
That's a hard word to say, ridiculousness.
No, ridiculousness is some funny ass shit.
Fantasy Factory.
Yo, that Fantasy Factory. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she had a big come up. Let's talk about Chanel West Coast. Right?
Chanel West Coast first?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, she's there. She's there. She's a little eye candy, stuff like that. You know, it is what it is. I'm not the biggest fan of Chanel West Coast. You know, she claims she can rap, but she can't spit a bar if fucking life depended on it. Just saying. But yeah, she's good.
Okay, that's all you gotta say about it.
Yeah, wow. You're not gonna wake up and think Coyote ugly in the morning, so that's a bonus.
That's a bonus.
She's cool. What do you like about Chanel West Coast? Sell me on Chanel West Coast right now.
You know what? For me, it's a little something personal, really.
Was it a lot?
Me and the blonde, sometimes we have a hard time, but
okay.
Chanel West Coast, I don't know. She puts it down, man. I think she's real. With who she is. She knows she's been grown up a Valley girl, and she was very blessed to have a position with Rob on the show and with the stuff that they were doing. She actually started at a very young age. I think she was actually a teenager when she started as a secretary on the Fantasy Factory with them.
Right.
And you know, we always used to clown her this and that, but she's blossomed like crazy.
I wouldn't say blossomed. Like if we looked up her net worth, I don't think it's anything that's gonna be that.
I'm not saying money wise.
Oh, but blossom like as a woman.
Yeah.
You saw her grow up like through different stages of.
You know, from young to younger and sexy.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right? Because I think that she's kind of in the same lane as
6 million.
If you want to put it in the same category
she got 6 million?
As maybe a Iggy Azalea.
She suddenly got a little more sexier then.
Yeah. But no, I think that Chanel West Coast, she you get to see her real personality with the shows that she's on and how she's been exposed and how you've came to know her. You know what I'm saying? Chanel West Coast, she was just pretty much like a TV personality, a pretty girl to be on the side to laugh. Which her laugh is fucking hilarious.
Her laugh is hilarious.
Her laugh is
hilarious. Her laugh's entertaining. I'll give you that.
Just when she laughs, it makes you want to laugh.
But you gotta admit though, she's dumber than a fucking doorknob.
Is it the blonde curse? I don't know.
Not sure.
Is it the blonde curse? But I think she's a cool. I think she's a cool chick to hang out with.
Short of a picnic basket.
She'd be a great girl to party with. You know what I mean? Have a good time. She'd bring a lot of friends with her that are probably good looking too. And
she act ignorant sometimes, like some hood rat.
Well, you know, the thing is, when the stardom gets to your head and you think that you might be a little bit more than you actually are, you might act the type of ways.
Yeah.
And I think that's how Chanel kind of goes on a little bit of time. So it's kind of like...
So she loses points for that.
She loses a little bit of points for that. But I mean, you still should recognize her for who she is. But I think the crowd that she's into doesn't know her as well as other crowds do. She has a lot of, like, a big skater movement, a big, like, alternative type movement that kind of looks at her as, like, the goddess of them dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, them dudes that are, like, 19, 20, whatever, they're looking at Chanel like she's the one. You know what I'm saying? You know, but that ain't us. But, I mean, They're looking at her like that because she's broken that barrier. And she's kind of one of those wild ones because she's on a show with Rob Dyrdek, who is a wild motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And they all do stunts.
And they all do stunts and crazy shit, right?
Skateboard shit, do fucking shit.
All that shit.
Laying on their head.
Right.
Laugh about
So
it.
the fact that she's down with that makes her a down-ass, cool-ass chick. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You can have fun with that girl and she ain't gonna judge you for nothing.
No. She can't judge you.
Right.
There's no way she can judge
Right.
you. Look at her. I didn't mean it like that. Should I West Coast realistic? See, we're worth $6 million.
Okay, so I don't know. I think Chanel West Coast, she's dope, but I mean,
no, I can't lie. She adds eye candy to that couch.
Yes.
I'm probably not watching ridiculousness as much
if she wasn't
there.
Maybe
not. Nah, you know what?
Ridiculousness
doesn't need to her there on the couch.
Yeah, they can have any other girl there every week. They can have a lot. But I mean, for her being there, it's kind of cool. They're kind of like family, right?
It's good for her.
No, I see. No, the three of them is like family. You've seen them on TV for years,
and they've grown up together.
And they've all grown up together. So it's all been good. You know what I'm saying? But we're talking about somebody else too.
None other than Chrissy Teigen.
Chrissy Teigen.
Hey,
hi, Chrissy. Want me to buy you a drink? Bet you like pina coladas.
She can buy you a drink.
She
$10
buy you
million.
a drink.
$10 million net worth.
What's her worth?
10 million.
10 million. That's
10
four
million.
more than Chanel West Coast.
Yeah, but you know
is,
John Legend be doing that shit.
John Legend.
Yeah, John Legend. She with John Legend. And John Legend is
right
most
now,
respectable dude.
she's not with John Legend.
No, but you're the first one to call out whoever she's with, so let me just...
this time.
You did this time. I didn't this time. Because you want Chrissy Teigen all to yourself, don't you?
Yeah, she's pretty special.
She's pretty special. Okay, let's speak on Chrissy. What's going on, Chrissy?
Chrissy Teigen is that girl that you can bring around your friends. She's chilling. She's hanging out.
Okay.
She's answering questions before your friends are answering the questions. She's watching the NBA. She's watching the NFL. She just seems down to earth. Smoke a blunt, pass it to her. And plus she probably twerk in the middle of the fucking game on commercials.
For real.
She's sexy.
Yeah.
That's a plus for you?
That's a plus.
Okay.
Yeah, a girl that you can bring around your fellas, and it's not a forced thing.
Right.
I think she's just natural.
Yeah. Well, you know, the Chrissy, I don't know, like, she looks like she's a mix of, I think she's a mix of Asian and white. Or maybe Hawaiian.
Should we get a fact check on what her background is?
I think we need a fact check on her background, but her background, whatever she looked like, she is absolutely crazy. She's very exotic, very beautiful, but at the same time, there's not much to her. I think with the both of them, there's not much to either of them.
Okay, but not.
They don't got a lot of the front. They don't got a lot of the front. They don't got a lot of the back.
She's working on the back though.
She's got a crazy heritage, bro.
She what is it?
Norwegian, German, and Thai.
So Asian and white.
Crazy.
Isn't that what I said?
Yeah, but that's like a crazy mix of
Yeah. She just breaking it down so she seemed a little too exotic.
Yeah, we'll bring it back.
You know the Mexican ones? I'm from like 4 places. You know what I'm saying? I'm Norwegian, German, Asian, and a little bit of Jamaican sprinkled on the side because my mom loves niggas.
So, please tell me you get the red light for that. Give me the red ding for that.
Yeah.
I took it to a catch level tonight. But I mean, Chrissy Teigen, she's on another level. She is. She really is. I don't know what other talent she has, but looking good though.
Okay. All right, that's fair. You know, she's
what can you say?
Listen, who knows? She probably play a mean game of Scrabble.
She can probably order a Chef Pharrell real good, couldn't she? She probably order a Chef Pharrell real good.
Make a good Delicio pizza.
Delicio.
Microwave things.
No, you don't put a Delicio in a microwave.
Well, she's on some microwave things, bro.
Pizza pop.
Put it in the oven.
I do not know if she's really housewife material.
For who?
Chrissy.
Is that what someone just posted?
No.
Or that's what you just said?
What we got going on?
I think she's great housewife material.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
She probably got bacon and eggs and cracked legs open in the morning.
Oh, cracked legs. Bacon and eggs and cracked legs. That's a new lyric. That's a two.
Oh my God.
Bacon, eggs, cracked legs.
Oh my God.
Bacon, egg, cracked legs. Oh, that's that shit. That happens. Remix.
Okay. So again, and it probably has a lunch, probably a grilled cheese and some chicken fingers. This
is the menu of catch.
This is serious.
You really don't have to have a lot of cooking skills to please the man. Okay?
This is special.
As long as you can deep fry, buy a 1-2 Diana's, you're all right.
Is it really that simple?
Wow. Yes, bro.
Deep frying a Diana's, yo, run catch.
Lasso. Wonder Woman lasso.
Run
him. Even at 1-2 microwave dinners, you can get away with it still. I'm just hungry right now.
I don't think Catch makes those noises.
Oh yeah,
Those
right.
are prehistoric Fred Flintstone noises.
Those are noises you don't know you're making after 24 hours of staying up. Touche.
Okay. All right, so
Chrissy Teigen.
Kissy Chrissy. That's what you said.
No, okay, so Chrissy Teigen and Chanel West Coast.
All right.
Two beautiful girls. Catch. Or hold on, let's get a sandbox review.
Let's get a sandbox review. And I can already guarantee the answer.
Really?
100. I would say.
Okay. Everybody's listening. Everybody in the sandbox, you gotta say your answer at one time, and you have to say the full name. Chrissy Teigen or Chanel West Coast on a count of 3.
9 out of 9 will say. Chrissy
No, hey. 1, 2, 3.
Chrissy Teigen.
Wow. I heard there was some absent voices.
I agree.
In the playground. On the fucking sandbox right now. I think these guys are too distracted right now.
It's a hot box now.
There's probably some cushion the woods or cushion grabbing going on right now.
Not a hot box.
Sandbox is not the hot box, okay? But I mean, okay. So, all right, Chrissy Teigen sounds like she's taking a cake, but catch 22. Humper or dumper, Chrissy Teigen. Chanel West Coast.
I'm putting my semen in Teigen. That's it.
That's it. White female rappers. There's a certain level. You know what I'm saying? We need to see some of the white female rappers level up because we know there's a lot of them out here. There's actually a couple of them coming out of the T-Dot that are actually fucking killing it too. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Toronto. I can't remember her name specifically, but I know she is actually from Morocco. So you know who you are if you're talking
Nana
about.
Goody?
I think so. Yeah, she's spitting bars.
Nana Goody?
Yeah, Nana.
Yeah. She's spitting bars. You know what I'm saying? And she's doing her thing out there.
That's her Instagram name.
Right.
She names
But I mean, there's a lot of female rappers out there doing their thing. A little bit lighter ones, you know. Just step up the game. It's not all about the sexy
product.
tones.
If you ever heard of her,
Who?
Snow the Product.
Okay.
Yeah, she's dope.
Yeah. There's a lot of good ones out there. Shout out to Nicki and shout out to Cardi B as well. And Remy Ma, you can't forget one of the real ones. You know what I'm saying?
Remy.
But yeah, man. No, we have a lot of fun here on the playground. Our time's up for this week, but like I said, we're doing it for London, we're doing it for Ontario, and most of all, we're doing it for Canada. We got Drake heading up this shit. Tory Lanez doing his thing. Can't forget the Weeknd, EXO, and Belly. That motherfucker straight killing it. We about to do some major shit. Like I said, S Dawn Black. You see it. Round here, you see it. And we got new music coming as well.
These new videos are coming.
We got Nemesis on that production and the videographer shit. He did a great video for us on Blap. Shout out Goldmine Media. Everybody else, DJ7, TJ on the boards, Catch 22, Trend Yourself, CEO, what you saying? Also, Wishful Thinking, my homie Squeeze, everybody in the building, Gwen Stacy up in the fucking sandbox, right? And we always gonna keep it live. We always gonna have a couple drinks, have a couple of blunts. You know, the kush is always in the woods, and I'm gonna roll that, grab it too.
No doubt.
All right.
Food folks is fun.
Food folks are fun. You got anything to say from him?
Catch 22 just wants to sign off and say that he's blessed for everything, and thanks the Almighty.
Yeah.
Without the Almighty, none of this goes on.
Yeah.
And shout out everybody in the sandbox, and health, wealth, and major blessings to everybody.
That's it.
Easy.
That's it. God bless. It's another one every Thursday night. We're putting it down 8:30. We're doing it live. You're gonna check everything on YouTube. Subscribe to YouTube. That is Apex Radio on YouTube. You're going to get all the Playground episodes, and you will get all the special features from S Dawn as well. So, we're killing it once again. There's going to be some new shit coming. We're going to keep you posted. Stay posted to the Instagram page, which is _playground17. That's _playground17 on Instagram. That's where you get all our new shit. We're going to be keeping it live, all right? 2018 Playground. Holla.
It's 18. I'm about $1 in a dream. I'ma ride for my team. Take it back to the cream. Cash rules everything around me. Everybody run away when you hear the sound of the kid. Don't play around with the thing. I'm in the club with the cig. Bouncers be letting us in. He got a 9, I got a 5. Got an extra 1 on the side, 1 in the hip. I'ma stun on your bitch. You do the math, you take your pick. Treat your hoe like a trick. She wanna ride with the clique. She got a whole different bitch. She wanna ride with the fam. She hold it down when the thing go black, 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 black. You know I never ran. Head shot for the waist, man. All my hitters on call, on Guardian Station. 1 phone call, don't know your race, that in living color. You know homie don't play that. Came come back with another one. On lock for the occasion. I got it on my waist and the thing go blah 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 blah. Got it no safety, the thing go blah 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 blah. You know it ain't safe when the thing go blah 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 blah. Everybody run away when the thing go blah 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 blah. When the thing goes blam, shells flying down. He gon' slip up again. Whip off in the Benz. Always the real, don't like to pretend. 10 out of 10. I'm in the game, killing the pen. I'm drilling again. I'm feeling the safe. Gotta get paid, there's a point to be made. Got a new chain, we don't debate, there's money to make. I need 100K, I need 100 today. Don't get in my way, don't make a mistake. You can get wet when the thing goes blah blah, and the thing goes clack clack. If you're not on my side, if you get in my way, you can get it like that. Out of 6 you can take 5. You can get it in the daytime. On beat with a baseline. You know I got no patience. I got it on my waist and the thing go blah 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 blah. Got it no safety, the thing go blah 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 blah. You know it ain't safe when the thing